Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we've got a great update on Harley Quinn. Well, if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, you know this season has been a ton of fun. This animated series has been something special since day one, and Season 3 has not disappointed fans. Now, we heard very early on that this show was likely to get renewed for a fourth season, and earlier today we got some official confirmation via the Harley Quinn Twitter account. That's right, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are returning for a fourth season on HBO Max. HBO Max has officially renewed Harley for a fourth season, just ahead of the Season 3 finale on September the 15th. Now, Sarah Peters, who has written on the series since Season 1 and currently serves as a consulting producer, will be elevated to executive producer and serve as showrunner for Season 4. Now, I have to say, this is pretty great news right now, considering all the uncertainty surrounding HBO Max and how they've been handling various DC products. Many fans were kind of worried this could fall to some of the cost cutting that was going on behind the scenes, and I think this is absolutely the best news possible. Now, we did get several statements from various people at HBO Max and Warner Bros. Discovery, but since we're getting a little bit of a change of leadership, I think the statements from Halpern and Shoemaker are the most important. They actually said, "We are ecstatic that HBO Max wants the story of Harley and Ivy to continue, and we are equally thrilled that the next season will be in great hands with Sarah Peters as showrunner and CC Arnovich overseeing animation production, as they both greatly influenced the show with their brilliance since the beginning." Now, anytime there's changes at the top of the food chain, it does make me a little worried, but it doesn't appear that the creative team that worked on the show is really changing that much, and the people who have been involved since the beginning will remain involved. I think this is key to keeping that continuity with the show, and although I'll reserve judgment until it comes out, but as long as the show's quality keeps up, I don't think we have a lot to worry about. Now, the current season hasn't finished at all. As a matter of fact, we are midway into that transforming Gotham into an Eden Paradise storyline, and I am curious where it's finally going to pan out. There have been a lot of questions raised over the last year, and it put Harley and Ivy in some interesting spots that I never expected them to be. Now that we know the fate of Harley Quinn, hopefully we find out the fate of several other shows. Young Justice, Doom Patrol, and Titans still remain pretty far up in the air, and we haven't gotten any new news on Young Justice in several weeks. This is one of the first official DC renewals. If you're paying attention, the only other project they've announced for DC has been the Joker sequel, and they did confirm Matt Reeves was locked into a contract, but that was announced before the merger. I'm hoping this is a sign we'll get more news about these other projects, and hopefully also a sign that animation is not going away at HBO Max, and that Young Justice will indeed get another season. I'm super excited for the remaining season of Harley Quinn, and it's good to see them renew the show before the season ends. That means the work can start, and we're not likely to have to wait as long before we get new episodes. Obviously, we're going to cover everything Harley Quinn moving forward, so if you are a fan of Harley and you want all the updates, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you ring that bell. But until we know more, what do you guys think? Are you excited for a fourth season of Harley Quinn? And does the shuffling around of the executive producer and showrunner create any concern for you? Quite honestly, I'm going to give it a chance, but I'm curious on your thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you won't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.